Patrick McCullagh is always on the go, and you'll find out why in just a moment. Whether it's driving the Lethbridge Public Library bookmobile program, leading fitness classes at the YMCA, he's also doing some stuff in the parking lot after this, connecting people with the community through recreational, sports, and social activities as the founder of the Lethbridge Sports and Social Club. Let's see if all that cardio pays off for the next 5 minutes. It's all yours.
Thank you. So thank you, everyone. My name is Patrick McCullagh, and I'm the founder of Lethbridge Sports and Social Club. And I created this club in January of 2017 to help facilitate adults coming together and connecting. People are inherently social beings. We love to play, laugh, share, give, connect, and grow together. But somewhere along the path, connecting with others can be a challenge. We get caught in a routine. And routines are good, but it's hard to grow when we're in a routine. We encourage our members to step out of their comfort zones and take an adventure. More often than not, it's a mental state of our mind that creates a roadblock that makes that a challenge. Social isolation has become a growing epidemic. Since the 80s, people who say they are lonely has risen from 20 to 40%. And new research reveals that social media use is linked to higher levels of perceived isolation. So are people really feeling connected when they use social media? There's a rapid decline in sports participation in adults. And despite the known health benefits associated with staying active, more than 40% of adults will say they were not active last year. But where can you go if you're an adult and you want to connect with people? Where can you go if your friends are busy or if they've moved away? Or if your friends or your kids have moved out and now you have an empty nest? I moved to Lethbridge in 2014 in a really good time in my life. I was starting a new page and looking to take risks. I'm not an extrovert and I'm not an introvert. I would say I'm an ambivert. I'm kind of caught in the middle. I grew up in Ottawa and I lived in Vancouver and Montreal, and Lethbridge is a smaller city that I found it hard to make meaningful connections. But you have a choice. You can either create the excuses that hold you down, or you can find a way to make it work. I knew I needed to step out of my comfort zone. Growth in terms of social situations happens when you push yourself beyond your limits. Our brains operate fundamentally different when we're pushed to our limits. I wanted to experience more. The challenge our members face is making themselves vulnerable enough to take that first step to make a change. They all come for their own reasons, but they share the same desire to connect with other people. I have a new saying, and it's called train to train. It's the first step you do when you teach kids coaching a sport, but it applies to adults too. We are not going to slam dunk or be social butterflies overnight, but we need to get in the habit of making a change, and that's the first step. Lethbridge Sports and Social Club provides the platform to try, explore, and grow with new activities in a safe setting. There are so many things we dream of doing but never take the first steps to do it. With Lethbridge Sports and Social Club, we are providing them with that opportunity. I can honestly say I never dreamed of the impact it would have on the people. I just wanted to ski and hike. I never thought I was going to make a social change. But our members are thrilled to be given the opportunities to grow and be more. It is giving adults the chance to be active again with entry-level sports. I like to play sports, but I'm not very good, and I can find it intimidating and discouraging. We are giving them the first steps to play again. They are training to train, and they are learning to play. Everyone is accepting of everyone's abilities, and there is a strong sense of community and belonging on the court. When you gain the confidence, you can work on the competence. They go hand in hand, and when you get comfortable in doing what you're doing, then you can begin to grow. In 10 months, we've grown to over 400 members. It has been an amazing journey for myself, but for our members too. It has been so rewarding to watch our members grow, share experiences, and become leaders within the group. Adventure is for the adventurous. Everything is an adventure. Who knows what the outcome of your adventure will be, but the outcome can be exponentially better than where you came from. You can't quantify adventures. Adventures lead to new ideas, new best friends, and when you open yourself up to adventures, all these things can happen. Take the risks, take an adventure, and enjoy the journey. Adventure brings about growth. The person you are at the end is distinct from where you were at the beginning. It is the person you get to be in the process and become, that is the journey. Because when you expand, you get a new skill set than previous that you couldn't do. So life's a journey, finds companions, that's our motto. We are all social beings meant to connect with each other. We are all stronger and better when we come together, work together, and give together. Lethbridge Sports and Social Club brings people together and dares them to be more. Thank you so much.
I am very excited to see where that goes in another 10 months. I can only imagine.